Good morning, Virgos. How are you? We are up early this morning. Good morning, good morning. Time now is 4 a.m. Eastern where I am. Please let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Let me know how the sound is. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. I see you. I see you. Happy. Well, it's not New Year yet, right? We still got some time. We still got some time. Oh boy, how are you guys doing? Come on in, come on in. I see you guys, I see you. Come on in. You said the sound is good. Perfect, 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 Virgos. I'm glad I'm up. Just casually sipping on a little white wine this morning. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah. So, as always, you know this is going to be a general reading for my Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever you may have Virgo placements. Take what resonate, leave the rest. House watchers, you're welcome to join us. Keep it classy because my moderators are in the. You guys, yeah, we're good on this side. You said I can't hear anything. Really? Oh my goodness. You guys can't hear nothing? How's the sound? You hear me now? Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, it wasn't gonna let me do it. You wasn't gonna let me do it. I had to hurry up and turn the other one off. Okay. So Virgos. We just gonna rock with this one right here. Okay, we just gonna rock with what we have. Because I'll tell you the truth, it's been crazy. But I can see a little bit. You said, where did you go? I had to shut down my other phone. I had to shut down my other phone. I thought I was going to be able to have my other phone on because sometimes when I have my laptop and my tablet, you know what I'm saying, it'd be too much, you know. I guess, you know, I don't know what it is, Wi Fi or whatever the case may be. But anyway, Virgos, and this is what I'm drinking. Dublin Sweet Muscadine wine. It has like 10% alcohol in here, right? It's a pretty bottle. It tastes very good, you guys. Okay, if y'all are into Dublin, get y'all some Dublin wine because it definitely, definitely tastes good. Shout out to my boy Desmond with the 2026. I know that's right. We hit it in 2026, you guys. Yes, yes, yes. So, Virgos, in this here particular reading, okay, and this is definitely for you because you popped out. You popped out, okay? You came out, you showed up. First card. You didn't waste no time with that Hermit card, all right? So, right behind that Hermit card, you got the two of Pentacles with the Two of Cups, right? And so immediately I am that when it comes to you going within, doing some reflection, seeking balance, you could be seeking balance concerning compatibility, whether this is lover, friend, spouse, co-worker, whatever the case may be, concerning some sort of potential when it comes to dealing with new highly prospects, okay, where there could be options or offers of opportunities being laid out on the plate before you. Now I see where some of you, with the Four of Swords, Five of Cups, you could be taking time to go and heal after dealing with a situation of some sort of huge loss or disappointment, of feeling unsatisfied. Okay. And in this particular situation, Spirit is definitely telling you that you are needed to move in moderation and keep some things to yourself and seek after patience at this time when it comes to the temperance card, and carefully pay close attention to your intuition when it comes to this here Queen of Cups, and focus on your most important priorities when it comes to you standing in your power with the Queen of Wands. Okay, because like I said, you have the Ace of Swords coming your way when it comes to, new opportunities. The Sun is definitely on your side when it comes to you focusing on your own peace and happiness with the Ace of Cups. So you definitely do have a new beginning coming your way. Okay. But some of you could be definitely grieving in silence or needing to take time to heal, rest, and recover after dealing with some sort of huge disappointment or loss with the Five of Cups. And for some of you, Virgo, you have the Knight of Swords showing up. This is like showing up in the reverse. And so, what this is pretty much telling me when I see the Knight of Swords showing up in your reading is that there seems to be some sort of decisive decision that needs to be made. Okay, and this could be a quick decision or some sort of decisive action concerning some sort of sharp communication, because some of you could be dealing with somebody who is coming in rather quickly on an impulse. Okay, acting or behaving a bit over aggressively. So you could be dealing with someone who has a bit of a short quick temper, and they could be rushing in toward you using some sort of hostile words. Okay, um, fear tactics when it comes to trying to communicate a threat, trying to scare you. Um, but this is a behavior of impulse. Okay, when it comes to that Knight of Swords in reverse, having to do with a third party, where somebody possibly got their heart broken in a situation. And what I'm getting here is that when it comes to giving and receiving with the Six of Coins, this could definitely be somebody who once upon a time, whether it was current, in the past, where somebody tried to break from you, and somebody could be watching you, and they can have their hand out because in the past they was taken from you and you was given. And for some of you, very recently, you have cut this person off, where you are no longer given to the situation or the relationship or whatever the case may be. And so I feel as though since you cut this person off, or since there's been some sort of recent breakup with the Nine of Swords, it could be causing a bit of delay in your sleep, spirit attacking you, where some of you could be having some type of vision or download, or perhaps some sort of nightmare or bad dream that could be affecting the way you sleep. Okay. And so the time has come for you to release this here burden, this 10 of Wands, because some of you could view this as a burden situation where this person has really gotten on your nerves here lately. I'm trying to speak a bit low. It's a little after 4 a.m. and I'm sure I got neighbors that are trying to sleep. So I don't want to be too loud. Okay, I don't want to be too ghetto at this time of the night or time of the morning. But yeah, there is someone coming in, um, like I said, acting their tone, the voice. Someone is definitely being very deceitful. Um, and if they don't come in hostile, then they are going to try to come in operator, trying to charm you to get back in just to be nice. Some of you is dealing with a Seven of Swords, a narcissist, thieving energy coming in to get what they want. This is somebody who not only lied to you and to see what you have so that they could, see so that they can see if they can steal something else. Um, Watching to see if you have cameras, security cameras. I said it, my goodness. This is somebody who you had to free yourself from with the Two of Swords, where you could have felt defeated by this person, felt challenged by this person, because this is somebody with the Eight of Swords who definitely manipulated you and had you feeling a bit isolated, insecure, trapped, whether it's just in your head, in your mind, or whether it's somebody who tried to play these mind games with you, using manipulation and trickery to get back in. So happy holidays to everybody. Yeah, we have just recently gone through Christmas, but some of us are still off from, doing our little Christmas vacation. I know myself, I got off work past Tuesday, so I've been off work now for how many nights? Like Tuesday, Wednesday, yes. So I had 5 nights off of work, and I don't go back until January 4th. So I'm enjoying the time off. You know what I'm saying? So these past 5 nights, in the beginning, everything was rushed, but I'm glad now that things have calmed down since the Christmas we got past Christmas, and now we have to kind of prepare for 2026 for the new year. What you said? You said you think it's better to stay single. Most definitely is. Definitely better to stay single for sure. For sure. For sure, for sure. Virgos, I know you have a lot of changes getting ready to come into play. Okay, a lot of changes getting ready to come into play for you guys. Yeah, because Virgo, I see you like in the new year. I see you guys really focusing on how to take the time out to learn how to love yourself, set up strong spiritual boundaries. You really focus on your morals and your values at this time, and you're careful when it comes to who you let in. I'm also picking up that somebody could be getting ready for some sort of Christian, like somebody could be getting like going to some sort of baptism, some sort of church Christian where a baby could be getting, like let's say a family, a loved one. You're going to celebrate the birth of somebody's newborn. I'm picking up where somebody like a baby is being, in the, welcome to the family church, welcome to the family, a new life. Or this could be you and get ready to undergo a new spiritual baptism. Because I see you celebrating yourself. And you're being surrounded by other people, like-minded individuals. And if it's not a church, this could be some sort of webinar, some sort of celebration or webinar, um, business promotion or promoting your new business and getting ready to open up shop, some sort of new opportunity. Somebody could have just recently gotten their what do they call it? Their license, their CDLs or something like that. I feel like somebody here is going to open up shop, and you could be celebrating that or going to some sort of spiritual baptism or going to some sort of webinar where it's, promoting your business, a brand new opportunity, a brand new path. And it can also be based upon religion, because I'm seeing that some sort of it's almost like when people seek after their ancestry.com, and you find out your family, what they call it when you see, your family last name. But in this case here, it can either be dominated to your family last name, something about a ritual crown, spiritual crown. Um, like I said, this either has to do with a fraternity, a church baptism, a Christian, or a new beginning. Okay. Yeah, with the nine of wands, it's like you're still standing. Some of you can have like even though you feel drained emotionally and mentally and verbally because you're surrounded, but I feel like the tables are getting ready to turn where you are learning not to put all your apples in a basket into one basket, because I feel like some of you are going to go into a situation where you may be tested or challenged, but you're going to take a deep breath because you know your worth. And so I feel as though if you walk into a situation such as work or career where um, it becomes a bit toxic or draining, or people are trying to test you to get a reaction from you, I feel like some of you are going to start updating your resume and you're going to start chasing after business interviews and you're getting ready to seek after a second or third opportunity just to cover yourself. You're coming in with the year with the Princess of Wands. So, yeah, you're definitely tapping in to your spiritual realm, Virgos. The Three of Pentacles is here. Okay. So, like I said, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. You're focused on some sort of long term goal. Just like I said, some sort of long term goal, short term goal, longevity when it comes to how you commit yourself. Um, I think our work is going to pay off. People are going to start taking notice. Some of you may start collaborating with others. The Seven of Wands, you're definitely standing in your power. You're definitely protecting yourself. You're standing up for what you believe in. You're keeping your crown clean. Because somebody's coming in where they're wanting to knock you up off. They're wanting to knock the crown up off your head. But you're not entertaining this person. You're not going to let them in. And so it's like wherever this person once upon a time thought they had you stuck, you're free. And maybe once upon a time you was all in your head with this person. You couldn't stop thinking about them. And now this is somebody who's stuck on you and they can't stop thinking about you. Because they know somebody viewed you as being vulnerable in the past. But this person is well aware of how sharp you are and how intelligent, how smart, wise, you have wisdom, you have book sense. Somebody is well aware of that. And so your business mind and intellect is scaring them because somebody is scared. Ooh, somebody is scared that you are going to move past them, that you are going to get ahead of them. It's like you have spiritual growth, spiritual intellect, spiritual wisdom, and they don't. They don't. They may try to fake the front, but they don't. Yeah, Virgo, this person don't. What else? Let's see. Yeah. My goodness, I can't make it up, Virgo. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Virgo, you have a King of Cups, emotionally innate feelings when it comes to you. Just like I said, somebody is stuck on you. This could be a past person reminiscing of the past with the Six of Cups. Um, there was times when the two of you were happy, but this person could have viewed you more of a sexual connection. They missed the vibe that the two of you shared. Some of you, it could have been a Scorpio, somebody with Scorpio placements. There could have been some sort of painful ending, but now you're going through a spiritual rebirth for those of you that have Scorpio placements. Because with the Four of Cups, like I said, doing some heavy concentration contemplating and meditating. Where even though these 3 cups is here, if for some reason somebody got you stuck on their mind because they can't get past you. So some of you could be dealing with a king of swords, even in reverse, when it comes to mental clarity and truth, when it comes to somebody who also could be a bit stubborn. This could be somebody who wants what they want. The Eight of Pentacles also came out. I feel like you're more so focused on your stability and security at this time, Virgo. Your mind is on your money's on your mind. And you just wanting to get by so that you could pay your bills. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Like I said, somebody's trying to come in. They're trying to rush in, you guys. Somebody's trying to rush in towards you. You said, you're in Oklahoma. Wow, so you recently went to Oklahoma, or you moved to Oklahoma? Yeah, there's a lot of spiritual things going on in Oklahoma now. Have you guys been seeing the monks? I know they was recently all through Oklahoma. You know, all the monks have been doing walking for peace and walking for love. They've been walking all through Oklahoma. That Buddhism. Y'all know I love my Buddhism. Mother Earth. Okay, y'all know I love her. That's my baby. That's right. Y'all know I surround myself with my Buddhas all the time. All the time. Another one of my babies. Mhm. My little tiny Buddha. But yeah, Virgos. You're walking toward destiny, for sure. A lot of y'all are walking toward some sort of new beginning, a new spiritual path, an open door, an open window of success. Some of you could be moving where there's going to be more windows. There's something about you being able to see clearly. Or some sort of raise. I don't know. Some of you could be getting ready to travel and you're going to be sitting by the window. Somebody could be flying and you could be in the window seat. You know, you can have the window seat if you're flying. Even if you travel on a train, somebody can have a window seat. It's something about window of opportunities, or when you're traveling, you're going to be up high in a hotel suite. Window view, something about vision, something about window view. I'm getting something about skyscrapers. You could be in the city. Good morning. Good morning. I see you guys coming in. Good morning. Feel free to come in and introduce yourself. Let us know where you're from, what time it is, what city are you from, what state are you from. Please understand that my moderators are definitely in the chats. All my moderators control the chats. So shout out to everybody wherever you from. Please put down your city, your state, your country. Dubai is beautiful. Dubai is definitely a beautiful place. Let us know how the weather is where you are. Feel free to introduce yourself. For those people that be sitting in the cut, observing, watching, we appreciate you coming in, viewing. You know what I'm saying? No hate, animosity here. We love our cross watchers and those that be tuned in, okay? Okay, so let's see. Hmm. What else wants to come in, Virgo? Because I'm definitely picking up on strong Reiki practices. In my mind, spiritually, I'm picking up on bamboo flute, um, like water, the birds chirping. Somebody could be from Japan or Taiwan. I'm getting Italy, but I'm definitely strongly picking up on Japan. Taiwan, Philippines. Somebody could be traveling there, or you could be from there. Because I keep hearing bamboo, you know, flute, birds chirping, water, the river. Somebody may need to go down to the river and cleanse their feet. I'm getting distilled water cleansing, somebody cleansing their feet. Yeah, I'm definitely getting something spiritual. Um, like let's say for example, you are some sort of green witch or white witch. Um, and it could be some sort of spiritual religious cult, not really a cult, but in a positive way where somebody can have a green thumb. Somebody works very well with herbs. Okay, because I'm seeing lots of green spiritual herbs. I'm seeing jars. Somebody likes cooking things on the stove when it comes to their herbs. Okay, I'm seeing that. I'm picking up on the herbs. Because I'm seeing lilies. I'm seeing lilies. I'm seeing daffodils. I'm seeing lavender. I'm seeing rosemary. Thyme. Somebody works with like cinnamon, clove, ginger, lemon, dry orange peels. Somebody could be even working with banana peels, eggshells. Yeah, you're paving the way toward the 10 of Pentacles. With the 8 of Cups, you're moving forward, you're leaving the past behind. Yeah, like I said, some of you was dealing with this hidden narcissist, somebody who was spying on you and watching you. Somebody was greedy and selfish. They couldn't get what they want. They couldn't get their way. And this could be the reason why somebody was trying to plot against you. But Virgo, just like I said, you are the Empress. So you're definitely giving birth. I'm seeing candles. Somebody can enjoy working with candles. I'm seeing blue candles. Blue candles, pink candles. I'm seeing blue, I'm seeing pink. I'm also seeing somebody do some sort of spell work, whether this is love or cord cutting. I'm seeing red candles and black candles being worked in a spell. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody doing red. I'm seeing cord cutting. Okay, because I'm seeing the thread around the candles. I'm seeing somebody doing cord cutting. Okay, so I'm seeing red, black, maybe white candles, but definitely red and black over here. And then over here, I'm seeing pink and blue candles over here. Okay, maybe a little yellow. All right. Yeah, like I said, somebody was definitely doing some form of spell work. 10 of Swords just came out, so somebody was definitely being stabbed in the back multiple times. And they tried to stab you in the back. It's the people that were stabbing you in the back. Yeah, a group of people. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, oh my God, I said it. The Five of Wands. Jealousy, they view as competition, jealousy, envy. Um, as I'm saying this, okay. Um, I'm seeing voodoo, I'm seeing hoodoo, I'm seeing somebody who in this is in the spiritual realm, okay? So, don't panic, all right? But I'm seeing snakes. I'm seeing somebody who likes to work with snakes. Okay, I'm definitely seeing related to New Orleans. Like for myself. They don't know. I keep myself covered, okay? If you know, you know. I feel like this is somebody, like I said, New Orleans, they work with the snake. If you know, you know. Okay. This is somebody who, if you know, you know. Okay. If you know, you know. Yeah. So this is definitely somebody who considers himself definitely doing spiritual work. Like I said, when I said somebody, I'm hearing somebody working with flute, flute, snake, or witch, hoodoo, somebody who knows roots. But if you know your spiritual ancestors and you were able to communicate with your spiritual ancestors, okay, because some of you are covering on that. Some of you need to create a spiritual altar, okay? Some of you may need to create a spiritual altar and place a bowl of water on that altar. Some of you need to get a bowl of grits to put on your altar. Some of you are needing to get some coffee beans to put on your altar, and you're needing to spread some bay leaves around those coffee beans, okay? You need to get you some rosemary. Definitely. And feel free to book a reading and I'll tell you how to banish some shit. If some of y'all really wanting to know how you can banish, you know what I'm saying? Cause y'all know I'm a pro at that shit too. Okay. I'm a champion in that shit. So if y'all want to book a reading, I'll tell you what you can use and what you need to get. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get down like that, all right? Because y'all know I get down with the get down, okay? But 'cause that's a different level, all right? When you come to like y'all know I don't play that shit. Y'all for my day ones who been me from day one. Y'all remember how we used to get down late at night? You know what I'm saying? When we used to break out, you know, yeah, Nancy and Elizabeth. You know what I'm saying? When we used to really delve in some real deep shit. Go back and watch a few videos, okay, from when we used to get down with the get down, right? Yeah, we used to go live, those videos, give you a few pointers back then when we really used to get down. Y'all remember my day ones, Like I said, for the new people, feel free to book a reading, okay? I've been a good girl. I ain't been really, I ain't been putting on my real, my uniform. I've been trying to shine a little bit of light on the situation. But once upon a time, we used to really dig down and do some real dark type shit. I've grown, okay, a little bit. But don't get it twisted. Okay, but I want to make some shit go poof. Know that I'm with the shits. But anyway, Okay, my day ones, y'all know that shit, like I said, because you're trying to manifest. And so you can also be dealing with a magician that's trying to use magic. You said I already cut anything toxic from my life. I know that's right. Keep cutting. Some of y'all need to do a cord cutting ceremony, okay? Because you're going through a spiritual awakening with this judgment card. Like I said, somebody feels left out in the cold by you when it comes to that five of coins, all right? And just like I said before with the three of cups, you're going to overcome those obstacles. You're going to be celebrating yourself. Yeah. Some of you are just spiritually connected, okay? Some of you could really have a strong spiritual ability. If you consider yourself a light worker, an empath, a healer, if you work with Ocean, if you work with Orisha, some of you, somebody here works with crowns, okay? So somebody works with crowns, they work with color, they work with paint, they work with candles, okay? They are intelligent, they understand, like myself, you guys know I read candles. So somebody here can also be experienced when it comes to reading candles. They could be clairvoyant, autovoyant, telepathic, you know what I'm saying? Like myself, that communicate with spirit. Okay. Because I'm seeing artwork. What that person say? Shout out to all the new people that's here. If you're new, welcome. If it's your first time here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know we're going live. Okay, because I'm not going to tell you no lie. I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. Yeah, Virgo, the two of wands. So you're making plans for the future. You're making plans for the future. But like I said, when it comes to your spiritual ancestors, don't be afraid to call on them because they're there with you. Okay? They are there with you. And some people may not believe it because they don't know who you work with. Some of y'all may need to do a honey jar. May need to do a honey jar. You know what I'm saying? And shake that honey jar and surround that honey jar with bay leaves and rosemary. Do your honey jar. You know? Put your name in sea salt crystals and blue ink. Okay. You know, so there's a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot of things that you can do. All right. Yeah, Virgo, you're going toward a spiritual victory. All right. You definitely have victory on your side. Okay. And even when things get too heavy, don't be afraid to ring the bell. Okay. Yeah, y'all know I got everything on this mug. Y'all know how I do. We don't play over here. All right. I know we keep it covered. Let's see what else wants to come out from my Virgos. Somebody in here, because I'm getting like again, I'm picking up crown. Some of y'all, somebody could enjoy sipping crown royal. Okay, when it comes to whiskey, some of you could have an ancestor, okay, where you're needing to put some crown royal on your altar. You need to put some whiskey on your altar. You may need to get some cigars. You may have had a spiritual ancestor that used to smoke cigars. This could be a grandfather or a grandmother who used to chew tobacco. Some of you had an ancestor that chewed tobacco, like the smell of tobacco. Okay, so some of you may need to place a cigar or get some tobacco and put it on your altar. Okay, with some whiskey. So some of you had somebody who, a family member who um, used to enjoy some form of brown liquor, cognac, because I'm getting cognac, I'm getting crown royal. Okay. The hyphen card just came out, so you can either be dealing with a Taurus or you can have Taurus placements. Now, y'all know when it comes to the hyphen, that's all about spiritual religion. That's all about doing things in the spiritual, old-fashioned tradition. When it comes to the hyphen is all about seeking answers from a higher source, paying close attention to the lessons that's being taught. The hyphen is also about budgeting and saving your money. Okay, keep an eye on your money, on your spending as well. Okay. Let me say your grandpa, yeah, like I said. So don't be afraid to tap on your spiritual roots because they're there. Yeah, you have a new beginnings, okay? When it comes to your creativity, all right, the way you create, right? The way your forms, the way use magic, right? Like when it comes to getting cinnamon sticks, bundles of sage. No, like I said, your dry herbs. We get down over here with the get down. Y'all know that we keep it on point over here. Okay. Yeah. Virgos. Like I said, when it comes to your spiritual altar, some of y'all ancestors might like to used to drink wine, so put a bottle of wine up there, right? Some of y'all spiritual ancestors might like perfume or fragrance, so put some perfume on the altar. Okay. Right now, I got 3 beautiful candles burning, and so I am burning some sweet sugar lemon candles, some vanilla candles, and I have some white rose peach candles burning. So it smells really good in here. Okay, so we got a little bit of sugar lemon burning, some rose peach burning, and some vanilla burning. Smells really good in here. Yeah, Virgo, some of you have Leo placements. Okay, so stay focused and don't let nobody try to break your self-esteem. You know, listen to your confidence. Some of you could also be dealing with an Aries, an Emperor, or this could be you taking on that Emperor, or you receiving some sort of help from the Emperor when it comes to you cutting ties. Okay, when the Emperor is tired of shit going haywire, then the Emperor will come in here to protect this Empress. Okay, especially when you have the High Priestess on your side as well. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a past or current lover, Gemini placements, having to choose, or somebody here is having to choose between 2 people. Let go of someone. There's a strong sexual chemistry and desire for somebody here. So somebody could definitely be lusting for somebody and having to make a decision. Yeah, there's a past person that's longing for you. Changes are getting ready to come into play. So you're going to meet new people. You are going to be you're going to be attracting a lot of new people in the new year of 2026. Some of you are going to be traveling, whether it's business, leisure, whatever the case may be, or moving. Yeah, the helper King of Wands, fire sign, all right? But be careful because there go that devil trying to come in and distract you and tempt you. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a toxic Capricorn. All right. That could be trying to come in and tempt you. And yeah, definitely. This could be a very attractive Capricorn, but also a very deceitful Capricorn. Sneaky, malicious, but knows how to move. They move like a snake. Let me see. Then I'm gonna let it go. Before y'all leave your house, make sure you clean your feet. Wash the bottom of your feet. Get you some vinegar, sea salt, lemon juice. If you got Florida water, add a little bit of Florida water in there. Use some spring water and clean the bottom of your feet. And wash your hands with sea salt and cinnamon. You can need to sprinkle a little bit of sea salt in your shoe, okay? Sea salt and cinnamon inside your shoes. And you can even put a little bit of bay leaf. Put 2 bay leaves in each shoe. All right. Some rosemary inside your shoes. And this way, that'll protect your footstep and direct your footsteps. Let's see, what else, Virgos? What else do I need to cover yourself with some hematite? Get your bracelets. Hematite. Let's see the hematite. Cover yourself with the hematite. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let me see. I think that's about it, you guys. Cover yourselves, cover your crystals, your cellulite, your pyrite. What is this? 7 of Cups. So some of you, there could be options and illusions, okay? So be careful when it comes to those options. Because somebody's having a hard time letting go. This is somebody who thought they can sacrifice you. They tried to use you. And now things are lingering, but the universe is on your side. And you're leaving this toxic situation behind. But could this person just try to come in and cause a tower? So be careful that the walls don't come tumbling down. Focus on your priorities, all right? All right, you guys. I am going to leave it there. All right. I hope you was able to get something from this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry if we was long-winded. I don't come in here all the time, but when I do, I always try to break it down as clear, plain, as simple so that you'll understand. Please understand that your spiritual ancestors are walking with you, okay? Some of you got strong spiritual ancestors that's guiding you, that's holding your hand. All right? They're with you. Please believe me when I say that. Okay. Some of you may also need to get y'all a mirror necklace. I have my little mirror necklace on right now. Okay. Wear your little mirror necklace on your neck if you have one. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, as always, one love. God bless. Shout out to everybody that got in the chats. Okay. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. You said, did somebody say Libra, please? Sweetheart, if you got Libra in your chart or you a Libra, this reading is for you anyway, okay? Because I have Libra placements 3 times, all right? So I'm a Virgo Pisces moon, but I have strong Libra placements 3 times in my chart, all right? So if you're a Libra or you're somebody with Libra placements, then this reading is for you, okay? So don't worry, you're okay. So if you're Libra, this definitely resonates with you. All right. So for all my Virgos, Pisces placements, Libra placements, okay, this resonates with you. Okay. Taurus placements resonates with you. All right. Certain signs I don't have, but for the majority I do have. Okay. Yeah. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Yeah, because I have Libra placements in 3 of my most strongest houses. All right. Yeah. So Jupiter and Uranus are 2 of my houses that I have Libra in. But I also have Libra in my third house as well. So I have Libra very strong in my chart. So trust me when I tell you that. If you are a Virgo Pisces moon with Libra placements, Cancer moon, this resonates with you, okay? Because I have moon placements in Pisces and Cancer. All right. So you are going to be okay, all right? Because we'll come back and I'll talk about that, okay? So I will do another reading tomorrow because we're going to touch on this next full moon, okay? Because we have a full moon that's getting ready to come up on January 3rd. That's going to be very strong for my Virgo, Pisces, Cancer placements, okay? So if you are a Virgo or a Pisces or a Cancer, or if you are a Virgo, Pisces, Cancer moon, then this next full moon on January 3rd is definitely going to affect you in many ways, okay? And so we'll talk about that, okay? We'll definitely discuss that because for some of you Emotionally, you're going to be tested, but we'll get into that reading later on. All right, I'm gonna shut this down, and we'll come back and we'll discuss the full moon for January 3rd and how it's going to affect my Virgos, my Cancers, and my Pisces. Okay, so if you have Virgo, Cancer, Pisces placements, then look out for this here next full moon on January 3rd because it's going to affect you in many ways. Okay. So, with that being said, you guys, God bless. I'm out.